I think that the dialogue that's created through this symposium is important because there's no question that there are significant challenges that my generation, the United States in particular, is going to face over the coming decades. And I think that the only way that we're going to be able to achieve those is the result of difficult decisions and consensus.
For our generation to move forward, we need some type of real communication. I think it starts with things like Occupy, where you have an open space for dialogue. I think it starts with technology, where you have an open forum to continue a conversation forever, and really ever. And I think that it is with communication, with reaching out, that we will be able to figure out what our choices are about our policies, our morality, our religious differences, and what our values are. It starts with communication.
I think the dialogue that the symposium aims to facilitate is really important because I think it inherently addresses issues and topics that affect us all as millennials every day. I think that dialogue has to be really inclusive in the broadest sense of the word, across really broad and diverse identity factors. An incomplete dialogue, I think, leads to incomplete solutions.
How do you live by your own moral code and your values, but also engage in productive dialogue with others, but not blur who you are as a human being? And I think it will be a unique challenge for our generation to kind of wrestle with that problem, because I think it is completely necessary and important to have your own heritage and know what that is and identify with that and know what community is and benefit from that.
This being Georgetown, we have the resources of our huge Ignatian tradition through the Jesuits, and a lot of that wisdom says all of this starts with self-knowledge, right? We're huge on being contemplatives in action, and so unless we are able to be very honest with ourselves and do the other thing that Ignatius says, which is if you come across an epistemology that you don't agree with, to first give it the benefit of the doubt and say, maybe that person's not communicating it clearly, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I need to examine my own morality. That's going to be critical for this generation.